Welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. Happy Sunday morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning. Sending y'all all positive vibes, good energy, prayers, protection, and all of the things, okay? So good morning, good morning. I wanted to hop in this morning because I wasn't able to do it yesterday morning. I did hop in here yesterday evening, but a lot of y'all missed out. I had a breakfast date with my sister, and that was really beautiful. I missed spending time with her, so I'm glad that I got to do that. I missed y'all. It's been a long week, y'all. It has been a long week, and as we start a new week, right? Tomorrow is Halloween, and man, I'm telling y'all, it's like the year is almost over. So it's like as we've kicked off Scorpio season this past week, I've definitely been in reflection mode, shadow work mode, looking at things from a higher perspective, which was one of the ancestor messages I got this week. And I plan to start posting them more in the mornings as per usual. I just get so busy and I forget to post, y'all. That's my confession, okay? I will have the message ready to go and then I forget to post it. I believe there's a way for me to time posts to post to Instagram. I'm gonna try to work on figuring that out tonight, this evening when I get off work. But yeah. So anyway, happy Sunday morning, y'all. Happy Sunday morning. If anyone would like a reading and you're hopping into my channel, feel free to hop on in, you guys. But we were when I hopped in yesterday evening, we kind of talked a little bit about personal accountability, and that's one of the things when it comes to manifestation that's a really big deal. Like, you have to take personal accountability for where you are in your life. We as a collective have to take that accountability and say, hey, if my finances are looking funny, things are looking a little funny, maybe there's some things that I need to adjust. Maybe I need some help with adjusting, because sometimes we can't do it on our own, and it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out and say, hey, I'm struggling in this area, can you help us to stay out a little bit? Or you haven't had the best success in relationships, or whatever the area of your life is that you struggle in. Health wise, you need the motivation. You need like an accountability partner, a best friend, a sibling, a sister, a cousin, somebody to help motivate you to eat healthier, someone to help motivate you to work out, to get stronger, to do the things that you need to do to take care of you, because we all struggle. Don't let nobody tell you that they don't go through things, they don't have moments where they just feel like, I cannot do this any longer. Episodes of depression, episodes of anxiety. I know for myself, I'm high functioning anxiety, so that's something I've been personally working on to keep myself calm, take deep breaths, not take things personal, not take on other people's stresses and make them my own. Like, there's so much stuff going on, not just with us personally, but even in the economy with inflation and, everything is like, it's been a hot mess here lately in politics, and elections are coming up. So, they really trying it right now. So just sending my love to everybody. Anybody who would like to hop in and get a reading this morning, feel free to do so. Make sure you send a donation, drop your green heart, and I got you. All right, we're going to get into this because I'm not going to be here too long. I'm going to go ahead and pull some collective messages for today to kickstart the week off for the collective. If it resonates, drop a comment, okay? So let's get into it, y'all. And if you see a little smoke, it's my incense, okay? All right, y'all. So let's see what messages Spirit has for the collective today. We're going to get into that. All right, y'all. If y'all hear noise, it's Rico. He's up and he's running the show, y'all. So how I'm going to do this, y'all, this morning is I'm going to start out with ancestor messages, and then I'm going to go into finances and career messages, and then I'm going to go into love. So make sure you stick around for each part, because there may be something from each part that really resonates with you, okay? Never mind my Himalayan salt here. This is for protection, so I keep this here. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Also, I'm going to be posting collective readings, you guys, for the month of November. I'm going to go back to doing my zodiac sign readings, so make sure that you subscribe. Good morning, Happily Love. How are you? Happy Halloween. Well, tomorrow's Halloween here, but I think because your time is different, yes, girl, happy Halloween. I'll be using my spooky decks this morning for the love portion. We missed you. I know y'all missed me because I haven't been live in a little hot minute. Let's see. But I'm going to start doing my live stream Saturdays and Sundays. So anybody wanting to catch me on live, it'll be Saturday mornings unless something happens. And then I'd have to do it later in the afternoon like I had to do yesterday. And early Sunday morning. I'm going to try my best. Ooh, we have Mirror Guardian. Yes. So you guys, Spirit's reminding us that now is a really good opportunity for shadow work. It's funny I say that. I hope all is well, happily with the family. Hang on, loves. Hang on a second. Okay. Ooh, okay. So. I hope your mom and everybody is doing great. Sending her so much love. Sending you guys lots of love. I feel like I haven't done an in-depth reading in a hot minute. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective? Dear honorable ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective today? These cards are huge. So we've got sadness. Oops. Okay. How teachable are you? Sadness, how teachable are you? And we also have, you guys, let me turn on my big white so y'all can see me better. I feel like y'all cannot see me as well. We have entrapment, okay? So let's see what the messages are. Let's start with the Mirror Guardian. So spirits, the ancestors are reminding everyone this season, when I say this season for the month of October going into November, it's a time to reflect. It's a time to look back on our choices throughout the year. What have we gained? And this is an opportunity. If you have a little notebook, I highly recommend you pull it out right now, because I'm going to be giving out shadow work prompts, you guys. Thank you, Happily Love. Anyone who would like a reading, welcome to my channel. Please make sure that you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Also be sure to turn on your post notifications. Happily is one of my moderators, and she's posting here the donation amounts for readings. I don't offer free readings. I've been reading tarot professionally for 3 years now. I don't offer free readings. So anyone wanting to hop in, there is a donation required. Okay. So anywho, Spirit's currently asking us to take an inward look at self and reflect on certain situations, people, things that we have engaged in recently that may not have necessarily been for our highest good. It doesn't make that person a bad person, doesn't make that company a bad company. If it was something to do with an employer, it just, sometimes we are not compatible. It's not in alignment with our goals, where we're trying to go, our morals, our beliefs, our standards, right? Spirit says it's a time to reflect. So let's see what the Mirror Guardian message has to say. It says, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. Do you really recognize what your gifts are? What are your gifts? A lot of times we hear people asking, what is my purpose? But have you really sat with yourself to really figure out, what are you good at? What are you really good at your core? What is your skill set? Is it communication? Is it empathy, like nurturing, caretaking? What is it that you're really good at doing? That's something to really consider. It says you're a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. So, reflection is not always a bad thing. Reflection not only allows us to see the weak parts of ourselves, the shadow parts, but shadow work is also acknowledging where you are strong, and where you're weak, your strengths will help you to gain strength in that weak area. It says your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life. To take the time to know all of your recent experiences. So your angels, your ancestors are saying, hey, take note of all the things that you've recently gone through and experienced in your life. It says the challenges you've surmounted, the strengths you've developed, and the lessons you have learned. Okay? Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths. In particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. Because it's so easy to get caught up in, well, I still have to work on this, or I still have to work on that. Of course, we all have things to work on, right? Because nobody's perfect. But at the same time, you also have strengths. We all have strengths. We all have things that we're good at. I know for me, myself, I'm the type of person, one of my strengths is I don't stay miserable for long. I have my moments just like any other person on this planet where I don't feel well. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to people. I just feel like shit. But I don't stay in that energy very long at all because, one, I know that I'm divinely guided and protected. Two, I know that things in this life are temporary. Moments, situations, people, experiences, they're temporary. Just because maybe I had a bad moment at work, or I got into it with a coworker, or this person that I'm dating isn't interested in me, or things didn't work out between us, that doesn't define my life. Or I'm faced with this financial burden of having to take care of this thing. I'll figure out a way to get it done. I'll figure out a way to get it handled. It doesn't mean that the rest of my entire life is going to be based on this one experience, or I had a setback in something, or this situation didn't pan out. Try to really look at your life from a more positive mindset. Change your mindset. And shout out to the Real Woo Lady, because Good Sis just posted a video on that, and I just watched it, and it was so beautiful and it was so encouraging. So I encourage you to go and check out her channel if you haven't. The Real Woo Lady, she is a hoodoo practitioner and spiritualist, and she has a lot of great tips and things for all kinds of things, manifestation. But one of the things that she talks about is shadow work. And a lot of times when we hear shadow work, we think, oh, people shy away from shadow work because they think it's messy, and it can be very messy. But shadow work is also positive because it also helps you to identify your strengths, your talents, the things that you are good at, your resilience, your endurance, your ability to adapt to changes and circumstances and situations. If y'all hear flopping, it's Rico running around, so I apologize. He's doing zoomies in here. Hey, Rick. So focus on the things that you are good at doing and continue doing those things. And then the things that you struggle with, right? Ask for help. Ask for somebody to help hold you accountable, right? And learn to check yourself. If I'm on a diet, and I really am, if I know that I'm not supposed to go over a certain amount of calories, it's my responsibility to keep track of what I'm eating. Literally, I have an app that I'm supposed to log in what I'm eating. So if I have a cup of coffee with creamer and sugar, I've got to add it in there. I have to be accountable for my own weaknesses. If I know that I'm only supposed to consume within a day 1,500 calories, then it's my responsibility to keep up with the amount of calories that I'm consuming, right? I can't blame anyone else if I don't lose the weight. I can't blame anyone else if I go over that amount. It's my fault. You see what I'm saying? So I have to be responsible for that. Just like I also have to take accountability for me losing the way, for me following the plan. The thing is, a lot of times we want things, but it's like we are not willing to really put in the effort and have the discipline and consistency it takes to see it through. You have to see it through from start to finish. If you don't have the discipline and consistency to see it through, you cannot and will not attain the result. You have to be disciplined and you have to be consistent. The two go together hand in hand. So it's really up here. It starts up here. It's our mindset on how we accomplish things, how we reach our goals. You can reach the goal, but are you disciplined enough? Are you consistent enough? Are you too prideful to ask for help and assistance? You think you got it all figured out. You don't need anybody, but you're still in the same rut. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do. Or you're still falling into the same patterns of behavior. You're still dealing with the same toxicity. You're still caught up in the same lame ass relationship that you were in last year, but you're unhappy, but yet you're unwilling to heed advice from people who've been there, done that. I don't agree with this notion of that you have to be in a current situation in order to provide advice to someone. You absolutely don't. You can see foolery from a mile away and help someone and say, listen, I can see where this is going, right? I'm just telling you, because if you ask me, be prepared. I don't offer unsolicited advice. I don't do it. But if you ask me, be prepared. Whether I'm going through the same situation as you are or not, Spirit has given me enough wisdom to be able to discern what is healthy and what isn't. And I say that because I'm human just like everybody else, and I struggle just like everybody else. And sometimes I make piss poor decisions. And you know what? I learn lessons from those piss poor decisions. And I know, okay, this is something that I don't want to do again because this is what happened. This was the result of that stupid decision. We've all been stupid before. I've been stupid plenty of times. And I've shared with y'all some of my most stupid moments. So just know that the advice that Spirit provides is coming from a loving place, and it's also coming from my own experiences as well, because I've been there, done that. Okay. Now, this is, I mean, we on my channel, we talk about real things, real life experiences, real life situations, and we also laugh and cut up because we've all been foolish, and life is a learning experience. You're going to have those moments just like with children. Children are going to do what children do because they're children, right? So, and I like to look at it that way. Like, we are children of the divine. So we're going to make mistakes and we're going to be like, uh-oh, that's what my nephew does whenever he throws something. Uh-oh, like, so I just imagine my ancestors and spirit guides like, uh-oh, what did she do now? Like, what did you do now? The thing is, like I said, focusing on your strengths. What are you good at? What is your focus? Where are you going? The weaknesses, you can work on them. You can. You can. But you have to change your mindset, though. You have to say, help is available to me. I'm supported. I'm surrounded by love. I'm surrounded by support. I have so many people in my corner, not just in the physical world, but even in the spiritual world. You have people who are assigned to you. You are their assignment, so keep them in prayer. They're there to lovingly nudge and guide you along the way, to offer protection, to help you with your intuition, all of those things. That's what your spirit guides and ancestors are for. All right. So I got 3 messages here. Sadness, how teachable are you, and entrapment. These are great for journal prompts and shadow work, you guys. So like I said, if you have a notebook, this would be a good opportunity to pull it out. All right, y'all. So sadness is number 5. Let's see. Sadness. It says, it's easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. It is. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you access compassion. It does. When you can truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, a lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Beautiful message. Just to share with y'all, I have not been on social media this week. Very, very little, like as much as I normally do, because I experienced a situation that was highly traumatic. So I had to process that It didn't affect me directly, but I had to process it. And so when you allow yourself to feel your emotions, which is one of the things that I've learned from my water sign friends, Scorpios, honorable mention, Cancer, honorable mention. When you allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, you can heal what you need to heal. You can also clearly process how you're going to move forward because you identify those emotions. You don't allow the emotion to rule you, but you allow yourself to experience the emotion, feel it, sadness, anxiety, hurt, upset, disappointment, whatever those emotions are, and then you can work through them. Crying, if you're hurting or you're just overly overwhelmed or stressed about a situation, it is okay to cry. It is okay to cry. It says crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates your connection to your body. So don't ever, because, you know, in this society, especially in American culture, I don't know why. In Western culture, men and boys are taught like crying is a sign of weakness. Even women sometimes. Like now it's like women are like, oh, I'm savage, blah, blah, blah. But that's not cute. So that's psychologically damaging. If you feel hurt by something, really hurt by something, it is okay for you to cry that out. It's a way of your soul cleansing, right? And it's a way of your soul expressing the emotions that human beings are allowed to have. You're allowed to feel hurt. You're allowed to feel disappointed. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to scream, shout, anger. It's a natural emotion. You just have to contain it. You don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want to direct that anger and that hurt towards, like to cause or inflict injury on someone. But it is perfectly normal for you to scream in your pillow, scream in your car, go out to a field and scream if that's what you need to do. Do you see what I'm saying? To get those emotions out. It's okay to feel them. It says to admit weakness can allow you to know yourself, embrace your limitations, and evolve. And the first step, like they always say, like in AA Anonymous, right? The first step is acknowledging that you have a problem, acknowledging that I am the problem. I am my own problem because I know what I need to do and I know where I'm trying to get. And if I'm not willing to make the sacrifices or I'm not willing to exercise the discipline and determination that it takes to do it, I can't blame anybody else. It says be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection you have created, which make you feel empty and sick. You don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them. This is the key right here. And let them move through your whole being, cleansing and purifying your heart, body, and soul. So it says action. Relax your body. This is a journal prompt. Relax your body. Place your hands on your chest. Ask yourself, where am I holding on to feelings of loss, grief, and sadness? Journal prompt. Take a moment. If you have a journal, write it down. Ask yourself this new moon in Scorpio season, because Scorpio is represented by the death card in tarot, which is governed by the planet Pluto, okay, which is about rebirth, death, transformation. Where am I still holding on to feelings of loss, grief, and sadness? Have you frozen your tears and cut yourself off from feelings because you're afraid to face a person or a situation? A lot of times we don't express emotion because we're afraid of being perceived by someone else in a particular way. Put on some music or a song that touches you. And imagine taking off the layers of protection from your heart. Then rub your hands together for 30 seconds. Place your hands next to each other, palms inward, and imagine holding a bright yellow ball of light in between your palms. Place your hands on your heart and allow this yellow light to dissolve any iciness from your heart, okay? And then we have number 9. We have how teachable are you? So that's the next message. Okay. It says, so that was the first card. That was sadness. And we talked about we're in new moon in Scorpio, so that was sadness, right? And then we have how teachable are you? And we have number 9. Okay, so y'all can see it. It says, how teachable are you? Are you open to learning new things in your life? How high is your desire to let go of judgment? Journal prompt, question to ask yourself this season. How high is your desire to let go of judgment, doubt, negativity, and self-sabotage? Yes, that's what shadow work makes you realize. A lot of times we sabotage ourselves in situations. We create excuses for ourselves and then get upset when we don't accomplish certain things. But you made the excuse. It says, what are some of your favorite things to do? Is it watch TV, go shopping, play golf, gossip with your friends? Are you willing to give those things up in order to create time to learn something new? That's the question. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. That's like me currently right now, personally. I go to the gym when I leave work. That is my personal commitment to myself, to get fit, to be healthy, to keep my heart healthy, to lose weight in the process. You have to be committed to whatever your goals are. And that's a new thing for me because I've never in my life been to the gym. I've worked out, I've exercised, I've done workout routines, but I've never actually been to the gym. And this has been a whole new experience for me. So it's been a learning process. And I have to say it's been a very nice experience because there actually are people who are willing to show you things, how machines work, how to operate them. And they just motivate you in the right direction. A lot of times fear is what causes us to self-sabotage. We're afraid that or intimidated because we feel like we can't do something. It says you might be learning many new things, but be resistant to change. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've heard it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminishes enormously. And it's at this point you may become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you have learned into your life, you won't really know it. This card is beckoning you to not only become open-minded, but to take specific actions towards change. It says, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? What is your willingness to really apply what you learn? So it's one thing for us to read something or take in information or book a reading with a tarot reader and get advice and information, but how are you applying it? How are we applying the information that we're getting? Is it just sitting on the shelf? Those books are just sitting on the shelf. That reading is just sitting in your inbox, in your email. You know what I mean? Like, what are you really doing about it? You have the information, you have the tools, you have the knowledge. So now what? Now what? That's like me purchasing a deck of tarot cards because I'm a reader, and then I don't crack it open, I don't read it, I don't go through the guidebook, I don't connect with the cards, nothing, and then expect to get a great reading from it. Okay, no. Action. To create change, you need to start with something small, like the way you pour your tea. Eventually, you'll change your habit. This builds confidence as you start working towards the big changes you need to make. In the next 48 hours, take a step forward towards changing some area of your life. This could be something small, like buying a journal to write your dreams in, or talking to someone about your transformation. Then every day do something, even if it takes only a couple of minutes, towards creating positive transformation in your life. Another thing you can do is ask yourself many times during the day, am I teachable right now? Or do I think I know better? People who are the most teachable experience the most success in their lives. Yeah. Learn to want knowledge, crave wisdom, crave understanding, because that's how you're going to grow. All right. And so then we have the last message is number 34, which is entrapment. Rick, I'm going to feed you here in a minute. You've been running around wild. Okay. So number 34, you're letting too many things in your environment control your life. You have drawn this card because it's time for a shift in personal power. You're encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that can create change. I love this. This is the entrapment card. Let me show y'all. Okay. Sometimes we allow people and situations to live rent-free in our head. Let it go. Let them out. Block them. Delete the messages. Delete the phone number. Delete the contact. They don't need to be there. It says the reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need, and desire, you need a system. daily discipline, and motivation. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government, your abusive background, the way you were raised, the interest rates, and the bank's fault. I love this. Taking accountability in every area of our lives is critical if we want change. The system that many ultra successful people use is they read books every day, listen to audios, go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationships with like-minded people. I will tell you this. Look at your circle of friends. Look at the circle of people that you're around. Are they successful? Are they successful? Because you have to surround yourself with successful people if you want to be successful. You see what I'm saying? You have to be surrounded with, if you don't want to be the person who's lacking or struggling all the time, surround yourself with people who are successful, who are not struggling. How do they get there? Learn their ways. You'll hear people say, teach me your ways. Because learning is critical. And if you want to be better, you have to surround yourself by people who are in the vibration of success, abundance, prosperity. Do you see what I'm saying? That's another thing. They said read books every day. Listening to audios. Yes, so podcasts and things of that nature. Go to as many seminars. Practice recognizing others' achievements. Okay? So those are the ancestral messages. Let's get into finances and career. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's get into it. Finances, career, and then we're going to go into love and close out, you guys. Also, I am available for personal readings, you guys. I've been offering my love readings for $33.33. I'm still offering them until Tuesday. So, and my love readings, my full in-depth love readings on my website are originally like $65 and $75. So, if you're interested in the love reading, go over there and book it now before I change my price back come Tuesday. Because I've had a special all month and I've been putting it in my stories. So, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Finances and career. Where are we? Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. All right. So we are going to get into some finances and career messages for the collective. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome. So glad to have you here. I don't know why my screen looks so dark. Okay. I was like, why does my screen look so dark? Okay, y'all. Finances and career, spirit. What message do you have for the collective in regards to finances and career? If you like a reading, just drop a green heart. All right, y'all. Ooh, we have cursed money. Cursed money. All money is not good money. So be mindful of the ways in which you get the money. Okay? Everybody talks about being successful and having all this money and things of that nature. Be careful of how the money is obtained, because wealth gained through evil is of no value, and that's a proverb. Wealth gained through evil is of no value. If you have to steal or do something immoral to gain the money, it's not worth it. Or you're associated with someone who does that type of thing, it can affect you. People's karma can spill over to other people, so be careful who you associate with, right? That's in regards to finances, okay? Fast money is not always good money. We have pay off debts owed. Yes. So for Spirit is just reminding some of us that this needs to be the focus going into the new year. Paying off debts. Yes. Financial freedom. Work on it. Get a payment plan. Do a debt consolidation or some type of loan or something that's going to help you to get your credit score back up and pay down any debt that you owe, right? Student loans, apply for loan forgiveness. Do the things that you need to do financially, right? Going into the next 3 months, and you'll see significant changes. Spirit says save your money. Budgeting really, really helps. They have budgeting sheets like on Google free budgeting sheets. They are available, so that way you can open a savings account if you don't have one, is what Spirit is saying. Set aside, if you get paid weekly, set aside like $10 a week, $20 a week. It adds up. It adds up. And then when you have a little rainy day or you need some extra money, you have it there, right? That job is trash, move on. For some of you guys, you've been at a job way too long that you work so many hours and you get paid so little, or you're constantly having to cover shifts for other people. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay? Spirit said that job is trash, move on. There's always better. Start putting in your applications now, today. Or you're just in a job where it's dead end. There's no opportunity for advancement or growth in that company. Move around. They don't offer benefits, 401k, health insurance. You know, there's no eligibility for pay increases. It's time to move around, baby. It is time to move around. Money magnet. So for the next few weeks, some of you guys are going to have money rolling in. Could be taxes, like some of y'all getting tax returns. Some of y'all may be getting more clients if you're entrepreneurs or you run a business, right? You may be getting scholarships or approved for certain loans or grants and stuff like that. So, yay for those of y'all who that applies to. I feel like some of y'all are going to be getting calls back too. If you've applied to jobs recently or you applied for assistance in some type of way, I feel like you're going to be getting calls, phone calls. So be ready. Be very ready. Okay, because look, Spirit said money magnet. So some of you guys have the ability to manifest and attract whatever you want in regards to finances and career. Yeah, look, we have law of attraction, manifesting. You have to visualize what it is that you're trying to manifest. You gotta visualize it. Luck is on your side. Yes. And we have wrong path. So before, you may have been in a situation where you kind of were stuck or stagnant financially, but things are about to change, and Spirit wants you guys to know that. I don't know if you can see it. It says wrong path, right? Things are about to change for you. Yay. It says time to take things to the next level. Level up. My Ciara voice, right? It's time to level up, you guys. It's time. It is time. Career, finances, the whole works. Level up, baby. It's time. Like I said, if the job is trash, it's time to move around and start putting applications. Get that resume together. Talk to your recruiter. Start looking for other places to go that is going to compensate you, that you're going to receive certain benefits from working with that company, tenure, an IRA, a 401k, like saving, like you need those things, okay? Health insurance, dental, vision, all of those things. Paid time off, maternity leave. Yes, that's what we're going for. This is your year. I feel like 2023 is going to be the year for a lot of us. It's going to be the year that we really excel and things really take off for us. And I'm really excited about it. So there's that. All right. So those are the collective financial messages. Now I'm going to go into love, because that's my last little sector. And then I'm going to hop out of here, y'all. Like I said, feel free to book a reading. Happily posted it down here. The link to my website is AquarianEmpressTarot.net. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, feel free to go and check out my website and the readings that I have available. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can follow me on Instagram, DM me there, or you can email me at aquarianempresstarot@gmail.com. All right, y'all. So let's get into love. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective in regards to love? Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, because it's spooky season, you know I'm going to use my Halloween decks. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm using my Deadly Gothic Love Oracle at Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, so you guys can see it. Right? Let's see, y'all. All right, Spirit, what's the overall energy surrounding my viewers, subscribers in regards to love? And I'm also going to use my Mystery House Oracle deck at Intuitive Envisions 1111. Because why wouldn't I? If I can grab it. Okay. All right, y'all. Overall energies surrounding my viewers, subscribers in regards to love, spirit. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was missing 2 cards. Unique, one of a kind. So some of you guys, there's going to be someone that comes into your life that you feel like is just really one of a kind, very attracted to this person, or this person could view you as one of a kind. Trick or treat, baby. Some of you guys are being treated and not tricked. All right. Tell me more, spirit. What's the energy surrounding love in regards to my viewers, subscribers? Energy surrounding love and relationships. All right, popped up. Masculine energy, yes. There's definitely going to be a masculine energy that's lurking. Could already be in your DMs, trying to hit you up, wanting to take you out, asking for a phone number, etc., etc. Please take only what resonates and leave what does not. Cloak, protection, covered. Spirit wants you to know that you are divinely protected and covered. I also feel like this person could also have that type of quality about them where they're very protective. The person has a very strong energy or presence. Like, you notice them when they come into the room. We have ET, telepathic, communication, and music. You guys just vibe really, really well. You can feel the energy, okay? This person is going to be sweet on you and you on them. For some of you guys, let's see. Spirit, what's going on in love and relationships for my viewers, subscribers? So yeah, some of y'all might have somebody who really like is very protective, coming into your energy, reaching out to you. This is a divine masculine energy. This person wants to see where things can go. Beware though, because this person could have like childish behavior where they are the type of person that will shut down if things don't go their way. They can give you the silent treatment, possibly go ghost. How they handle conflict could be very detrimental to the relationship. So just be mindful of that. We have protection. Love is safe. No one can break. Like I said, yeah, protection came up twice. So your spirit guides and ancestors just want to remind you that you are divinely protected, but don't be stupid. Okay? Don't be stupid. Don't get yourself into a situation with somebody that is clearly showing you red flags. And the one that got away is never really the one that got away. Spirit allowed them to remove themselves. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. But as soon as the first sign of fuckery, you got to get out of there. As soon as you see red flags, get out of there. Nurturing spirit, maternal instinct, loving and compassion. This person feels safe with you. I feel that too. This person is going to feel safe with you because you're a very loving person. You have maternal instincts. You're very compassionate, empathetic, that type of energy. Divine feminine, yes. Creative life force, nurture, and intuition. Yeah, this person knows you're highly intuitive, but you're also very loving, very creative, very abundant. And that's what attracts them to you, right? Unity, commitment, values, morals. You guys may be on the same page. I love this for y'all. I really do. For some of you guys, if you're single, this may apply. You may be meeting someone who is on the same page as you, and they actually do want a commitment. Contemplating, deep thoughts, considering what actions to take or not take. You guys may be in deep thought, trying to consider, should I entertain this person? Yes or no? Not sure if this is something that I want to entertain. As always, give it time. Allow someone to show you what they'd rather do. We have Chandler, Essence, and Centerpiece. Good morning, boo. Yeah, this person might see you as the center of attention right now. Three's a crowd. You're not the only one. Another person is involved. Be careful that this person is not already married or in a relationship with someone. That's why this could be with chandelier, essence, centerpiece. This could be why they're like giving you all of this attention right now. They really love your nurturing, loving energy. As women, that's something that we really have to be mindful of, because when you start over giving to someone, especially a man, they can take full advantage of that. That's why you listen. That's why you sometimes kind of have to come across as a bitch, low key, because you have to have very high standards and you have to maintain those standards and boundaries with men. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to come across as desperate, because the moment that you just start pouring all of your heart out, talking about what happened in your past, start buying things for them, start spending your money for dates and stuff like that, they lose respect for you. They don't see you. They don't see the value because you're giving them everything. They don't have to work for it. And men naturally are hunters. They enjoy the chase. They enjoy the thrill. But you take that away if you're constantly giving to them all of the time. They also don't want a mother. They don't want a mother. They love mothering traits, but they don't want a mother. And you shouldn't give them mothering energy. You're supposed to be a potential partner, not a parent, right? But Spirit is warning you to be careful that you may not be the only one involved. Especially this particular message is if you feel like this person is like superly, overly, oh, hey babe, hey beautiful, and you just met this person like in the last week or so, and they're just overly texting you all day, nonstop, calling constantly, like this person is just like really all over you. It's giving narcissistic vibes, okay? Love bombing, that's the word. I was having a hard time thinking about it. They're love bombing you. Spirit says take your time and think about this. Consider it carefully. We have romantic gestures, gifts of affection, and giving you attention. Like, yeah, this person wants to have your attention, so they may be giving things to you, but you have to use discernment. You know what I mean? You have to trust your intuition and find out, is this really genuine, or are they expecting something from me? Because sometimes men will play the part, okay? They will play the part to get the pie. I said what I said. So you may think, oh, he's such a sweet person, he really likes me, blah, 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 blah. And then y'all are together intimately, and then all of a sudden he switches up. Like, you really gotta test the waters. Like, give it time. Test the spirits so that you can see what's really going on here. Or he may do just enough, bare minimum, just to keep you around, just to keep you infatuated. Yes, just to keep you infatuated, but he doesn't really like you like that. He doesn't really, you know what I mean? He doesn't really, because if he really did, he would be showering you with gifts. There wouldn't be anything that you couldn't ask that man for that he would not do for you. So some men will, because especially if you like him more than he likes you, and I hate to say it that way, but it is what it is, and y'all know what I'm saying is true. If you like him more than he likes you, you're already doomed, because he doesn't even have to do anything. You're impressed. Okay? You are so impressed and so wooed by him that you can't see through none of his bullshit. So be careful of being the person that you like him more than he likes you, because in that case, he knows that one, he has options, and that's why Spirit said be careful. Because yeah, he can be super attractive and check off all these boxes for you, but keep in mind, he has options. And keep in mind, he's a man. And keep in mind, he might be entertaining those options until he figures out who is the one that he wants to give all of himself to. And even then, if it doesn't work out, don't feel like you've lost something, because like I said, if he's a highly attractive man, seems apparently like he has his ish together, you didn't lose out on anything. Because for somebody to treat you like that, half-ass, because they know that they have options, and they're to be manipulative like that is really shitty of someone to do. And so you didn't lose out. So even if it doesn't work out, take your time is all I'm saying. Be aware of men that love bomb you, that overly, oh sweetheart, they want to call you all these pet names, and you just met this guy and he's doing too much already, or well, come to my place, blah blah blah. Like, no, No. He doesn't really want to take you on a date. He doesn't really want to spend his money, but trust me, he's doing it for someone. He's willing to do it for someone. So make sure that you get out of it what you want out of it. Do not be concerned about his feelings. Do not be concerned about, well, I don't want to seem like I'm doing too much or I'm asking too much. No, you are never asking too much. Taking you on a date is the least he could do. Like, you're not asking too much. And listen, do not pay for anything. Do not, I repeat, do not pay for anything. He's the man. Men know who they can get away with shit with and who they can't. They know who they can play, and they know. Men are so emotionally intelligent, it's not even funny. Now, emotionally available and emotionally intelligent are two different things. Some of them are emotionally unavailable, but they're very emotionally intelligent. And this is how we get manipulation, because they know what you want. Because women are very vocal with how we feel and what it is that we desire from men. They listen, they pick up on body language, they pick up on things that you've said. They know how to work. They know how to work it. So be careful. We have sweet potential. Possibilities of future success developing. So for some of you guys, there is a possibility of success here, but if there's somebody in between the two, he's got to make a decision. Okay? Just saying, there's a possibility that things could work out, but this person is also scared to love. They need constant reassurance. This person, I feel like whoever this is, they constantly need their ego stroked. And that could be very unattractive, because I'm constantly having to tell you how handsome you are, how all the things I like about you constantly. Some of you guys like your independence, or this person does. We have independence, free from influence or control of another. This person, I feel like, likes to have their cake and eat it too. Be careful. Lying tongue, hard to trust, untrustworthy. Listen, men lie. They do. It's a fact. It's a scientifically proven fact. Men lie. Now, the reasons they lie, that only they know that. But sometimes they will say anything. They will say anything to get you, to convince you that you should be with them. Please, divine feminines, ladies, do your due diligence and research. Do your research, run your background checks, ask questions, be nosy, pry. Because we have lying tongue, hard to trust and untrustworthy. And if you get a vibe of someone who's untrustworthy, move around immediately. I was reading this book the other day, and it was about financial literacy, and it was talking about how to know yourself and how to know your money. And they said one of the best ways, and these are from like Forbes 500, talking about like multi-million-dollar people. They said one of the best ways to learn about someone is through their pocketbook, how they spend their money, how they save their money. And, you know, sometimes people can put on a front like they have it all together, and they really don't. They really don't. It's lies. Don't believe everything that you hear. Don't believe everything that you see, because everything is not always as it appears. Just because it looks good on the outside and it looks like they're living their best life and everything's so great for them, they could be a mess, a hot mess. And they want to bring you into that because you're unsuspecting, right? You have no idea. This is a new person, new experience. Be careful, because like I said, things are not always as they appear. Trust your intuition, use your discretion, okay? So that's been the general love messages going into the new week. Sending y'all so much love. And like I said, I'm still available for personal readings. My live streams, I will be doing them Saturday and Sunday mornings as I can. Because sometimes I'm going to sleep in. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. But yes, I will be doing my live streams on the weekends. During the week, I'll be posting collective readings. I'm going to start posting the other readings for the zodiac signs as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video, comment on the video, because I will be doing another giveaway next month. This past month, Ty J, she won, and I'm going to get her stuff together this week so I can mail it off. But she won the giveaway. So shout out to Ty J. But yes, thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I will be I'll be seeing you guys At some point, I still go live on Instagram. So if you don't follow me over there, follow me over there because we talk about things deeper on Instagram than I do on here. So it is what it is. Sending y'all love and have a blessed Sunday.